You know what time it is. Time for episode 18.
In a world where you're a goner, if you leave without your armor and you come across a spawner, yeah, that's Breadstick's world. It's a world full of creepers in the men and jukebox speakers, shulker boxes full of everything you need to survive. Breadstick world.
Okay, we're starting off today's episode inside the swamp cottage. Not really any reason for that. That's just where we ended up. But we got a lot of stuff to do today, so let's get right into it. So our first stop today is going to be the project board. So we have got to take the auto smelter off the project board. We got that done in the last episode, and we're going to run over there and check that out because I'm going to show you guys what kind of design I went with. I finished it up and it looks good. I think it turned out really well. And today's project, bam, gold farm. That's the project of the day. So let's take a quick tour of the super smelter, and then we got to get on the gold farm. I hope you breadheads are ready. Okay, so we're on our way to the super smelter right here. And if you guys remember, we went with the Hobbit theme. And I asked for comments. And as I was decorating this, I only had one comment. I'm going to show that on the screen right now. As you can see, that comment was about glazed terracotta. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I wasn't sure how we were going to work glazed terracotta into this build. I'm not going to lie. I tried a few different things. It seemed tough. Luckily, we had some glazed terracotta that we had traded for with our masons over in the iron farm build. So what I went with to kind of lighten the dark ceiling, I just kind of left a plain floor, right? It's just stone with some stone brick textured in. And then I put in the black glazed terracotta, and it looks kind of cool. It's like eerie, right? It's like, woo. It's like a hobbit hole with a goth theme, right? No offense to any of you goths that might be into Minecraft that are watching this, okay? That's what I went with. Simple square, right in the middle, kind of centered up, right? Well, it's not quite centered. I guess technically centered would be like right here, but kind of centered up with the room. And I put some pumpkins around there, some jack-o'-lanterns for some light, and then covered that with black carpet. And I think it turned out pretty good. It's a bit strange. It's strange. But I told you guys, if you put it in the comments, I was going to put it in the build, and that's what happened. Black glazed terracotta, some lighting around there with the jack-o'-lanterns, and I'm pretty happy with it. I hope you dudes like it. I hope you dudes are digging it. Give me some feedback in the comments. Let me know what you think. And it works great. I smelled up a ton of stuff in here, prepping for the gold farm today, and I couldn't have been more happy. Oh, and we have, I guess I should show you, I did put in a little maintenance area. It's pretty ugly back here. This is behind the scenes Breadstick's world, right? So we've got access to all of the bottom hoppers. And if you go all the way to the end, we actually have access to the chest back here too. So we've got access to all the hoppers and furnaces and the chest, the collection chest. And if you come up here, up the ladder, we actually have access to all the rails, all the upper hoppers and all the rails all the way around. So if we got to get back in here and do any maintenance on the mine carts or the rails or any hoppers or just whatever, tracks, we got access to that. So that's kind of, if you see that door hanging out, that's what's back there. Just some maintenance stuff. Let's get to today's project. I'm going to pack up all these shulker boxes. I'm going to pack up my bed, and we're going to head over to the gold farm area, and we're going to get cracking. See you breadheads in just a minute. Okay, we are over here at the iron farm. You guys probably recognize the iron farm from a couple episodes ago, right? We built this up, and it's been cranking out the iron for us, and I'm super pumped and ready for that 116, getting juiced up on the iron from 116. So we've got all of our stuff set up that we need for the gold farm, our workstations, and we're ready to rock. And I want to show you guys, I got some terracotta. If you remember right, at the end of the last episode, we got all set up to mine some terracotta, and we could have easy access to a mesa biome. And I did that, and I don't know why. I just wanted to show it off. I did some digging. I just wanted to show it off to you guys. And I turned some of it into cyan for the farm barn. So that's going to be an ongoing thing. But these 4 shulkers here are all supplies for this gold farm that we're gonna do, and you can see how handy that super smelter came in. Came in really handy, super handy. Now this area has changed a little bit since the last time you guys were here. I started a manual tree farm. Now this is, it's not pretty, we're not gonna decorate it. Since this is gonna be a long-term world, I wanna get into auto tree farming. But right now this will work. We're getting supplies, we're getting wood supplies for, you know, decoration and crafting things and that sort of stuff. So we're gonna keep expanding this. We're gonna get all 6 tree types. I did oak and dark oak, and I'm definitely gonna do spruce next, and we'll eventually get all the tree types. But those are my favorites. Oak, dark oak, and spruce are my favorites, so I want to get those in for sure. And you can see I did this. This is where we are going to be working today. This is the gold farm. I'm going to put it right next to the iron farm. That way we can run both farms at one time. If we're over here at the gold farm repairing our tools or getting some gold for a beacon or... Oh, beacon. Yeah, that's another thing we got to put on our to-do list is beacons, right? But I'm getting sidetracked. So... yeah, we're gonna be over here. We can, you know, we can be farming trees and getting iron, and we can be running the gold farm, getting XP, all that good stuff. And this is probably not an area that we're gonna decorate. Okay, but this is just gonna be in kind of an industrial sector, right? But yeah, I mean, this is it. We're here. We're ready to rock and roll. I'm going to go ahead and do some progression cuts. There's a lot of farm to be built. The farm I'm going to be building is actually a Navy Nexus farm. You guys know I love Navy Nexus farms. Navy Nexus designed this gold farm. Now, this is not my gold farm. I'm not going to be giving you a block by block tutorial, but I'll link it in the video so you can check it out yourself and build it in your own world if you like. So let me go ahead and get some of this stuff out, and I'm going to get some farm built, and I will bring you guys back in for a progression update. Breadheads, we are back, and we have got some serious progress going on. So as you can see, I have got the storage in. This is probably temporary storage. We might do some auto sorting later on maybe, but I just want to get something in so we could actually run the farm and repair our gear and get some XP. So some storage in here, and the trident killers are in. Let's go take a look at the trident killers. And I gotta give old Navy some props. I mean, these suckers are packed in here. That's cool, right? So there's actually 4 trident killers. And if you've ever done a Navy Nexus trident killer before, you got the general idea. That's kind of what's going on. But yeah, we've got all 4 linked up to the switch. And as you can see, they're all working. And we're trucking right along. So storage is in, and the trident killers are in. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the drop chutes and probably the waterways, and I'll bring you guys back in for another update. It's going smooth, and I'm excited to get that gold. Oh man, it is starting to look like a farm. Look at that. That is looking epic, dudes. Epic. Man, I'm like, we're gonna get so much gold. We are gonna get so much gold from this. So check it out. We are ready. Oh, don't check that out. That was. You didn't see that. That didn't happen. And yes. So we are ready to start putting water in. We have got all the waterways set up for the pigmen to travel down. We have got all the kill chambers in, leading down to our trident killers down there. Our trident killers of doom. Yeah, if you guys watch Hermitcraft, you know where that's from, right? Of doom. But this is looking epic, dude. I'm super pumped. It hasn't taken me too long to get to this point. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut out one more time. I think I need to put the water in. I've got to get the portals in, and then I have got to get the starters in. The little redstone that actually makes the portals light and unlight. I don't know why I'm like waving like you can see a portal right there. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting loopy. I'm loopy. It's late and I'm got a lack of sleep going on here. But it's looking good. It's looking good. I'm pumped. I think this is going to be a great farm. So let me get the water in. Let me get the portals in, and then I'll bring you guys back in and we'll check this dude out. She is in and she is epic. Look at this farm, dudes. I mean, Okay, so the last time we were together, I was ready to put the water in, and everything from the water tray up is what happened between now and the last cut. Now it's the next day for me. I was so tired. I was getting so slap happy. I couldn't think of my words. I had to crash. So it's the next day for me. Okay, it's Friday. I sat here. I grinded out the rest of this farm, and I am so pumped. It was so much fun, and you can see even with the not really on, even though it's not actually running and forcing pigmen to spawn, we're still getting some residual spawns. So that's a good sign. And I thought I'd bring you guys in and we would test this out together. And I am so pumped. So here we go. Let's get down here. Now I'll do my best to kind of give you a rough overview of how it works. So right there in the center of those 4 killing chambers is the AFK area. And you flip a switch to turn on the trident killers, and you flip a switch that sends a signal up that torch tower. And right here in the corner, some clocks and some lighters. And then right there in the middle are the water dispensers that put the portal out. So it basically just makes that tick. It's one big giant clock kind of all hooked up. And it is going to turn those portals on and off, which is going to force pigmen to spawn. They're going to fall right off the portal, right into the water, and travel right down into our killing chambers. And I wanted to test this with you guys by getting some tools repaired. So we have got a bunch of tools to repair. So let's get set up for that. We're going to move these over here like this. And we're just going to repair tools. I think that's it. We don't even really need to mix them up. So we've got all those tools repaired. Let's get down there. Now we're ready. I hope this is I hope I didn't screw this up. This could be an epic fail on camera, but I'm hoping it's not. So when we flick this lever, the portal should start flickering on and off. And oh, okay. All right. That scared me for a second. Is that one going to go? Yes, it is going to go. Okay, so oh yeah, and here come the pigmen. So let's turn on the trident killers. Yes. Oh, the XP's flowing in. Let's take our gear off. And let's hold something we want to repair. Let's hold spruce heater 2. Oh yeah, it's getting repaired quick. Dudes, this is glorious. Oh, it's getting even faster as it warms up. Yes. Okay, dudes, I'm going to repair these tools. I'm going to take a quick glance at my phone and see what time it is. I'm going to see how long it takes to repair all 7 of these tools. And I'll bring you guys back in, and we'll check out the loot. Check this out. Every single tool repaired. Look at that. Look at that hotbar. Every single tool is perfect. Less than 5 minutes. I repaired all those tools in less than 5 minutes, and I repaired my armor. And then I spent 5 minutes just holding my looting 3 sword to see what kind of loot we would get. So let's go. Let's put our gear back up in our gear box. Oh, it feels so good to have. Let's say we're going to start using Silky Smooth 1 again. He's back in action now. Subscribe Shovel's back. We'll put 2 up. Put Spruce Eater 2 up. Silky Smooth 2. Fortune. Yes. Feels so good to be back in business. Let's go check this loot. We repaired all that stuff and still went from, I think we had 52 levels at the last clip, and still went up to 67 levels. And I am psyched to see how much loot we've actually got. Oh, man. Oh, man. We're going to have to figure out something with rotten flesh. I know we have we've got a lot of clerics, but we're going to end up with too much rotten flesh. Too much. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to gather up all this stuff. I'm going to bring you guys back in. And we're going to see what we ended up with. I mean, I guess I don't have to cut. We don't have to cut right now, right? I mean, you guys like to look at the loot, right? You guys want to see how much... Oh, man, look at this. Gold is not going to be a problem. I mean, honestly, I thought that... We're not even going to be able to collect it all before we have to craft it. I thought that, yeah, we're going to have to go craft this. I thought we were going to end up probably doing a beacon base out of emeralds from the raid farm, but I don't think that's the case. I think we're going to end up having to make a beacon base out of gold because we're just going to have so much of it. It's not even going to matter. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do the final craft, and let's see what the final number is. Yes, 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 yes. 30 blocks, 6 ingots, and 4 nuggets. From about 5 minutes of AFK without holding the looting, and then 5 minutes with holding the looting. Wow. Wow, that is so much gold. Oh, man. I am so pumped about that, dudes. I am so pumped about that. And I'm pumped about this farm. It was a good choice. I'm glad we did this over a Guardian farm. I mean, I love Guardian farms, and we're definitely going to want to have one eventually because we're going to want sea lanterns, and we're going to want the dark prismarine, right? Like, we're going to want some of their drops. But this was a great first choice. I've never done one before. I've never done a gold farm, at least not a gold farm like this level. And it is so great. Dudes, I'm so pumped. I'm going to pack this stuff up, right? We got the gold farm in. We're rocking. I'm going to go ahead and pack this stuff up. And I'm going to head over to the farm barn. And we are going to get into our carrots. You guys remember we did that little nano farm in the farm barn. And we're going to make some carrots. And we're going to wrap this episode up by officially changing our main food source from fish to golden carrots. Woo! Frank's gonna be so mad. And we farm some carrots. And we craft some carrots. Alright, dudes, and there it is. The fruits of our labor. I mean, we are set up on food for quite a while. We're not gonna have to worry about food. I mean, I'm not hungry yet, but I cannot wait to eat one of these delicious golden carrots. And you know what? These fish, they can just go for a swim. Be free. Be free. So one last thing I wanted to do before we left for the day, Breadheads. Before we wrap up episode 18, I wanted to do one more thing. I had the idea that it might be fun to do like a haul of comments, right? Dustin put the comment in for this black glazed terracotta you see right there. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to have a haul of comments, like commemorate all the comments that inspire us and spark great ideas. So, since we don't actually have a haul of comments yet, I thought we could just put it right here in the area that the comment was about. We'll just put it right there. And if you look at our inventory, I named it episode 17, Super Smelter, Dustin. And I don't know, I just thought that'd be a kind of a fun, cool little idea. And then every time we come down here to smelt something, we can see it. Or maybe we put it over here in the hallway. Yeah, that could be neat. Hall of Comments, the HOC. That's it, Breadheads. It's on the board. That's like writing it in concrete. Bam. Alright, dudes, and I guess that's a great place to wrap up the episode. I had a great time today. Making the gold farm was so much fun. I hope you guys had a blast. I know it's a bit of a shorter video, but a ton of work went into it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. And if you're brand new, maybe think about subscribing. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next episode. Later, Breadheads.